Well, welcome to Buzz on Business. I'm Brian Lovelock with Brian Media Strategies, and I'm happy to host the show today. And we are welcomed by the owner of Wonder Years Child Care Center, Kumar, and child care teacher, Lauren Dietrich.
Yep.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Tell me a little bit about Wonder Care Child Care and what you do there.
Yeah, so Wonder Years Child Care serves kids between 6 weeks to 10 years. And our primary focus is really developing the kids via curriculum-based development through the younger years. And then as they go into preschool, it becomes a little bit more education-oriented. And pre-K is really preparing kids for kindergarten. We actually have a former kindergarten teacher that's teaching the pre-K thing, so they are learning what kindergartners learn.
How many children do you serve on a daily basis?
We're close to 40 now.
Wow. And different grades all the way up through, so they get some individualized instruction as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good. Lauren, tell me a little bit about the curriculum and how we teach the kids there.
Yeah, so the curriculum is social, emotional, and cognitive based, and we have learn through play, which is by Vygotsky's theory. Mm-hmm. And basically the kids get to learn while they play, as well as have more fun with enrichment activities like arts and crafts. We have different sensory activities for the toddlers all the way to preschool and pre-K. It's just a lot of fun to work there, and yeah. Yeah,
and then what kind of education for the older kids? You mentioned the different age groups.
The older kids, sorry about that for cutting you off.
No, you're fine.
The older kids, they basically get the same, except it's for their age group. Okay. So like each age group has their own set of standards set by the state. So we base our curriculum and standards, and then we make our own lesson plans for that. So they get to do basically reading, writing, and math. We work on those at the most basic level with preschool. So that way they learn their number association and their letter association and the letter sounds. And
What's the mission? What are you trying to do maybe different in education at Wonder? I keep getting the name wrong, I'm sorry. It's Wonder Years Child Care.
Wonder Years Child Care, yes. One of the big differences is really hiring teachers that love kids. I mean, that's huge for us. People who are consistently there to be with the kids. And that is a challenge in childcare today. But then once it gets beyond that, the curriculum development to really try to follow it. And we have experts from our other 10 centers that can come in and help train our staff. We have several 4 and 5 centers, 4 and 5 star centers. And so that's a huge asset versus a mom and pop shop. And we actually also have a big advantage over some of the individually owned franchises. And I won't take names, but the national franchises, it's one-off. Whereas we can share resources, whether it's getting a great deal on tiles or you're short on teachers, we have 4 centers within half an hour, somebody from there will come in to fill in.
Yeah.
But our mission really is to provide a holistic experience for the children and really to prepare them well for whatever they want to do, to the extent we can by the age 5 or 6. Yeah. So for example, the fun fitness we talked about, it may include some exercises, agility drills that'll help them in basketball, soccer, dance, but also things like yoga. We will start exposing them to that. We're actually finishing up a room right now where we'll be able to do some yoga instruction and stuff.
And you don't hear about that kind of thing being taught in school. What is the benefit of that kind of instruction for these younger kids?
Right, so you've seen there are several that are very academically oriented, and that's great, and we follow that part, but then we don't see the sports and other things. So that's what I mean by holistic. We give them something well-rounded so that when the kids leave, they go in and they're at least prepared to the best way that we can, to the extent that we can prepare them to go out and do other activities. And if they like sports, they'll have a little bit of an edge on it with the agility drills and stuff.
If mom and dad are home right now watching this, or if trying to figure out what to do next with their kids, they have plenty of options. How would they learn more about you and kind of figure out if that's a good fit for their child?
The best thing to do is to come in for a tour, because you cannot describe the liveliness. If you go to some of the other centers, I've been there with other organizations, and you can see how serious it is, how quiet it is. Here we have decorations, people are lively, people are friendly, they truly like kids, they're interacting with them versus somebody looking at things on the phone. So that has been a huge improvement internally for us, but compared to everyone else as well.
Yeah. And do they need to call first and set an appointment? Or
Yeah.
they come right in? Where are you located? How would people contact you?
We're located on Center Road. Probably Meyer is the biggest store that's near us. It's about a block away. So we're between 71 and Pearl Road.
Okay.
And they can call us, they can go on our website to schedule an appointment by contacting us through that, or they can get on our wait list if they're sure they want to come here.
Very good. Well, I hope they will. I know that childcare is an important thing for moms and dads, and it's important to keep their kids at the right spot to be able to learn and grow moving forward. So thanks for all that you're doing there at Wonder Years Childcare. Ash, Lauren, thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Brian.
you.
Thank you, Brian.
We'll be right back.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.